Are there times that you think your hair looks too plain? Well, here's a video that will help you liven up your hair. You will need a hairbrush, a heat protectant, and a curler of your choice. Just any product that will curl hair. Today I'm going to show you how to curl your hair. First, you're going to start off by turning on your heating product. I'm turning on my heat at 360 degrees, or 330. Your hair product should not go up any higher because that is too much heat for any hair to handle. Now I'm just going to brush her hair out so there aren't any knots and tangles in her hair when we start curling. Next, we're going to put in the heat protectant, and I'm going to aim this mostly at her roots and at her tips of the hair. Get the hairbrush again and brush through the hair yet again to make sure that the heat protectant got all over her hair. You may need to add a little more heat protectant in the hair just to make sure that it's all over, but then just keep brushing. Now I'm going to section her hair off into 4 different parts, and I'm going to start at her earlobes and connect my hands from the front to the back. Once I've sectioned the hair the way I want it, I will put the rest of her hair in a pony or in a bun on top of her head. Now that we've done that, we're going to grab our curling wand and take an inch or so from the first layer of hair that we're curling, and we're just going to wrap that around the barrel of the wand facing away from her face. Once you've wrapped it around the barrel successfully, you're going to hold it there for at least 5 seconds or less. Once you're done, just release the barrel from your hair and let the curl fall. And you're going to continue doing this to the next piece of hair from the first layer, and so on. So this is what the first layer of Isabella's hair looks like, and as you can see, the curls have formed nicely. Now I'm just going to take the rest of her hair down, and I'm going to part the next section of hair to curl. And once I've put the rest of her hair up to the top of her head, I'm going to take the curling wand yet again, and I'm going to take the first piece of the hair and wrap it around away from her face. This way it will frame her face a lot better. For the rest of her hair, I'm going to curl it towards her face. That way it will make her curls look a little messier. So the camera shut off while we were recording, so you didn't catch the last parts, but basically we were just curling the hair like normal, like what we were doing last time. So now we're at the very last section of hair, and I'm just brushing the hair out a little bit so we can find where her part is. Isabella parts her hair in the middle, so it should be a lot easier to curl. So now I'm just going to grab the curling wand again for the last time and take the first piece of hair. So now I'm just finishing up curling all of the rest of her hair, and once that's done, I'm just going to go over and recurl hairs that So this is the final look, and as you can see, the curls have loosened out.
Ever wonder how to master the intricate, detailed, and elaborate braids you see on your favorite TV show or movie? After watching this video, you'll be able to braid like a master in no time. Today, I will be teaching you how to Dutch braid. So I started by brushing out her hair so her hair is tangle free, and now I'm brushing back her hair so there is no part. So now we're going to be grabbing the first section of hair, and so what I'm doing is I'm putting my fingers to where her eyebrow arches are and pulling up the hair I collected to the crown of her head. And I'm also going to be brushing back the first section of hair so it's smooth and there are no bumps. Okay, with this section of hair we just created, we're going to section it off into 3 equal pieces. Once we have 3 equal pieces, take the piece that is furthest to the right and put it under the middle piece. Now take the piece that is furthest to the left and put it under the new middle piece. We are now going to start adding more hair. So you're going to take a chunk of hair from the right side of the head and combine it with the strand that is also furthest to the right. And once we have the combined pieces of hair, we're going to put it under the middle piece. And we're going to do the same thing to the left side of the head. So we're going to take a chunk of hair from the left side of the head and we are going to combine it with the strand that is furthest to the left. With the combined pieces of hair, we're going to put it under the middle piece. Now we're going to do the same thing with the right side of the head. Take a chunk of hair, combine it with the section that is closest to the right side and put it under the middle. And then we're going to do the same thing to the left. And we're going to repeat those same steps all the way down the head until there are no more strands of hair to collect. So now that there are no more strands of hair to collect, just finish the braid and secure it with a hairband. Okay, so here's a picture of the finished braid. So here's an optional step if you want your braid to be poofier or bigger. So basically what you just want to do is you want to take the ends of the braid and just pull at them, and it'll then create a poofier, bigger effect, and it'll make your braid look bigger. So here is a picture of the final braid.